Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Well, it's going to be good for me.
Now McNair. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And it's 2nd down.
Second down and 10.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, McNair. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. A man who won a ring with the Patriots. It's Corey Dillon. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down.
Oh, he did.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Anthony Harris. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
To Duke Johnson.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And 1 at the 29-yard line.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Made by Joe Green. A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, New England.
Here's Jackson. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now McNair off the play fake. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And his guys are going to get the football at the 47-yard line.
The Cowboys take
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. It's a gain of 35.
Now that was a big run. It takes them all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that'll shake the confidence of any defense. So when they're looking for a little bit of support now, looking at their defensive...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Punching it in from a yard away, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Back to the air on second down. McNair. Flushed it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mean Joe Green able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 3rd and long. McNair under pressure again, and down he goes again.
A loss of 4 yards.
Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Kevin Huber.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Take it at the 37. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Calvin Johnson, 30 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Jason Sanders for the extra.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Out of the gun, it's McNair. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st down, it's McNair. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The 24-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Pass intended for Stephon Diggs. Incomplete. Brings up
from the 24. They'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now an option play on 2nd down. Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got it. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Damn it.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 46. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
A final shot before break. McNair, they'll find Everett there, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback, Lamar Jackson. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back to Brandon God.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaud. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McNair. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of
12 more yards there and another first down. On the draw, here's Jackson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
The 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. McNair. Left side caught by Diggs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Patriots.
From the gun, McNair. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Complete.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches at the 12-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Operating from the gun, McNair. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal, New England.
From the gun, McNair. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on 2nd down, Steve McNair. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown.
What?
Patriots. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Give them 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. It might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 3rd and 2, McNair, and that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Jackson's pass intercepted by the Patriots.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 1st and 10, McNair. That's caught by Jackson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On 1st and 10, McNair. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 11 yards there, just like last play. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to nail into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
God damn. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys.